Welcome to Little Diamond Yoga Stories with me, Megan. And Little Diamond Yoga Stories is all about learning a new story and doing some yoga poses as we go along. So copy the moves that I do and try to have some fun. Okay, let's start our yoga as we always do by crossing our legs and sitting on our bottoms. And bringing our hands to our heart. And after 3 we'll say our yoga hello, namaste. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Well done. And today's story is about a little boy called Isaac. Now Isaac lives, let's go into our house pose, standing with our feet slightly apart and our hands to our heart above your head. Well done. Isaac lives with his mummy, his daddy and his 2 younger brothers. One of Isaac's younger brothers is a baby and Isaac is brilliant at helping to look after him. And for sitting on your bottoms with your legs out straight in front of you. Fantastic, and we're going to show Isaac rocking the baby to sleep. Okay, picking up one foot and then pop the foot into the crook of your elbow. Scoop your other arm around and then link your fingers together and then we're going to rock side to side as though we're rocking the little baby, Isaac's little baby brother. Showing Isaac looking after him, because as I said, he is fantastic at that. Fantastic. Pop that leg down. Let's try it with the other foot. Picking up our other foot into the crook of our other elbow and then scooping this arm around, putting those fingers together and then rocking the baby. Fantastic. Pop that foot back down. Isaac loves playing with his 2 younger brothers. Coming onto your knees. He loves giving his baby brother lots of cuddles. Take your arms out wide and then wrap yourselves up in a great big hug. Fantastic. Good job. Isaac loves playing in the garden. He loves playing football out there with his other brother. Standing with your feet together. And then we're going to lift one foot up behind us, trying not to wobble, and holding it with our hand. And after 3, we're going to let go and kick our leg forward as though we're playing football. 1, 2, 3, kick. Well done. Let's try it with the other foot. Again, try not to wobble as you lift it up, holding your foot. 1, 2, 3, kick. Well done. He also loves playing with dinosaurs, particularly his T-Rex. Put your feet together and then sit down as though you're sitting in a chair, bending your knees, taking your elbows onto your knees, and then showing our little T-Rex arms. Fantastic. Isaac stomps. Let's do stomp, 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 stomp. He stomps his T-Rex up and down the stairs. And he also uses him to make loud roars. Coming onto your knees. We're going to take a big breath in through our nose. Now as we breathe out, we're going to roar like a dinosaur. Well done. And again, breathing in. One more time, breathe in. Well done. Excellent dinosaur breaths. Fantastic. Isaac also enjoys going for a walk. Let's do our big steps. Standing with our feet together. We're going to take 6 big steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well done. Isaac enjoys going for a walk or going on his bicycle. Come to lying on your backs with your legs bent up in the air and then move your legs as though you're pedaling your bicycle. Fantastic. Isaac loves walking or going on his bicycle to the park near to their house. At the park, he enjoys playing on the slide, staying on your backs and put your legs out straight. And then point your toes and push yourselves up onto your elbows. And then slightly lift your bottom off the floor into a slide pose. Now, if you find that slide really easy, you can push yourselves up onto your hands instead, and then again lift your bottom as you point your toes into a slide pose. Well done. So Isaac enjoys the slide, and he also enjoys the roundabout. Standing up with your legs wide and your arms wide, and begin to spin. Going round and round like a roundabout. Fantastic. Now, there are some very big, keeping your legs wide, take your arms wide to show how big, some very big changes happening in Isaac's family. Isaac's family are moving house. Bring your legs together a little bit and your hands to your heart and lift them above your head into your house pose. They're going to be buying a brand new house. Isaac and his family have been packing all their clothes into suitcases. Come to sit on your bottoms with your legs out straight in front of you and take your arms out wide. We're going to twist to look over one shoulder and get all of Isaac's trousers. Let's pop them in the suitcase. Take your arms out wide again and pop a look over your other shoulder as we get all his tops. Fantastic, let's pop them in. Arms wide again, over that first shoulder. And let's get all his socks and pants. Let's pop them in. And arms wide one last time to look over that last shoulder. Let's get all his shoes and hats. Let's pop them in. And then stretch your arms up high and bend forward to close the suitcase, touching your toes if you can. Fantastic. So they packed all their clothes into suitcases and all their other belongings into boxes, sitting on your bottoms with your feet together so the bottoms of your feet are touching. We're going to put all the things inside our box and then hold your toes and bend forward as they close the box to keep all their belongings nice and safe. Well done. Crossing your legs and folding your arms. Well done. Isaac is feeling very grumpy about the house move. Show me your grumpy face. Well done, they are very grumpy. Isaac's feeling very grumpy about the house move, even though he helped to choose the new house they're moving to. He lies on his back and thinks about when they chose their new home. Lying on your back with your hands by your sides and your legs out straight. One evening, at the dinner table, let's go into our table pose. Sitting up and bend your knees and your feet flat on the floor. Take your hands either side of your bottom and then lift up your hips into a table. One evening at the dinner table, Isaac's mummy and daddy asked Isaac and his brother about the new home. They asked them what sort of home they would like to buy. Isaac's brother says he'd like to live in a house like the caravan they pull behind their car. Let's go into a car pose, sitting with our legs out straight in front of us, and we're going to turn on the engine, holding our steering wheel, and then we're going to turn this way, and this way, and then we're going to bend forwards as we go down a hill, and lean backwards as we go up a hill. Well done. So Isaac's little brother would like to live in one of these caravans. He also said maybe instead of a caravan they could buy a tent. Let's go into a tent pose. Coming onto your hands and knees. And then tuck under your toes and lift your bottom to the sky. He wants to live in a tent, just like when they go camping. Isaac looks at his brother. Come to sit on your bottoms with your legs crossed. Isaac looks at his brother and he starts to laugh. Breathe in through your nose. And as we breathe out, we're going to do our laughing breaths. Ha, 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 ha. Well done. And again, breathe in through your nose. And let's breathe out as we laugh. Ha, 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 ha. One more time, breathe in through your nose. Ha, 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 ha. Well done. Isaac laughs and says to his brother, we can't live in those. We can't live in a caravan or a tent. They're really good for when we go on holiday, but they're much too small to live in forever. Let's show how small they are and the fact the family could not live in those forever. Onto your knees. And take your head to the floor and curl your arms in at your sides to show how small they are. Isaac's right. The caravan and a tent are fantastic for holidays, but not so brilliant in living in forever. Not when their family's as big as it is. The family started up by looking at a flat. Come to standing with your feet together and take your hands by your sides and then roll your shoulders up and down, showing a tall tower pose. Because a flat is a home, which is lots of different homes on top of one another in one tall tower. Isaac steps inside the flat and takes a look around. Get out your super spectacles. Isaac's daddy asks him, What do you think? Isaac says, it's nice, but where's the garden? A flat, bring your hands back to your sides and lift those shoulders up and down. A flat is a home in a tall tower. This flat was 2 floors up, so there was no garden for Isaac to play football in. Let's go back into our football poses. Lifting up one foot, try not to wobble. Hold your foot behind you. You're going to kick forward after 3. 1, 2, 3, kick. Well done on the other side. Try not to wobble. 1, 2, 3, kick. Well done. So this flat was nice, but it had no garden. The family decided it wasn't going to work. After that, the family went to see a house. Take your feet slightly apart and your hands to your heart and lift them above your head. They looked at a house that was near lots of shops and offices and other homes. Isaac walked in and took a look around. Take out those super spectacles. Isaac's mummy asked him, what do you think? Isaac said, it's nice, but is there a park nearby? Isaac and his mummy sat down. Come to sitting on your bottom with your knees bent up in front of you. Isaac and his mummy sat down together to look at a map. Put your hands on your knees and then open your knees and push them to the floor until the bottoms of your feet are touching. They opened the map up and took a look. There was the house. There were no parks nearby. Isaac wouldn't be able to walk or cycle. Let's go back into our bicycle pose. Onto our backs, with our legs bent up in the air and cycling our pedals, turning them 1 foot at a time. Isaac would not be able to walk or cycle to a park nearby. The family decided this house wouldn't work. Next, the family went to see a bungalow. Coming onto your knees, with your knees slightly apart, and then we're going to sit up. Bring your hands to your heart and take them above your head to show a bungalow pose. A bungalow is a house all on one level with no stairs. Isaac went inside and took a look around. Take out your super spectacles. His daddy asked him, What do you think? Isaac said, It's nice, but where are the stairs? The bungalow had no stairs. Standing, Isaac would not be able to stomp his T-Rex. Let's go back into our T-Rex pose. Put your feet together and bend those knees as though you're sitting down in a chair, taking your elbows onto your knees to show those little T-Rex arms. Isaac had nowhere to stomp his T-Rex up and down. The family decided it wasn't going to work. Finally, the family walked to the last house of the day. So standing with your feet together, you're going to take some big steps. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hang on. As they're walking, Isaac spots a park nearby. Let's keep going. 4, 5, 6. Done. As they get to the final house, take your legs slightly apart and your hands to your heart, so lift above your head into your house pose. Walk up the driveway. Isaac heads inside to take a look. Take out those super spectacles. The first thing Isaac does, he runs through the house and he looks at the garden. Let's do our football poses. Feet together, lift up one foot, holding it at your foot, try not to wobble. 1, 2, 3, kick. Yes. There's a garden. Lift up your other foot. 1, 2, 3, kick. Big enough for great football games. The house is also big. Take your legs wide and your arms wide. Big enough for Isaac's whole family to live in. Isaac stomps up the stairs to take a look around upstairs. Stomp, 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 stomp. Well done. As Isaac comes back downstairs, coming down to your knees. Downstairs, Isaac's mum and dad ask him, What do you think? Isaac closes his eyes. Use your fingers to rub your eyes. Give him a little massage. Well done. And as his eyes are closed, he rubs his head and thinks about his answer. Thinking about the house, the size, the garden, the stairs, the park nearby. Isaac opens his eyes, opens his arm wide, and then give yourself a big hug as he says, I love it! The whole of Isaac's family loved this house too. This was going to be their new house. Come to standing with your legs slightly apart, your hands to your heart and above your head into a house pose. Well done. Isaac heads upstairs and lays down. Come to lying on your backs. He lays down on what will be his new bedroom floor, keeping your hands by your sides. Isaac is so excited. So excited about this brand new house. He also knows he will feel worried when he moves. It's a lot of changes. He loves his house he lives in now, but he knows the family need to move. Just so they have a bit more space now his baby brother has come along. knows it will be weird. He knows it will be scary. But he also knows him and his family will stick together and get through it. And they will love their new home and make lots and lots of exciting memories there in the future. Good luck, Isaac, in your new home. And wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Lift up your knees and give them a hug. And then roll onto your side and push yourself up onto your bottom with your legs crossed, bringing your hands to your heart. And after 3 we'll say our yoga goodbye, namaste. 1, 2, 3, namaste. Thank you for joining me for Diamond Yoga Stories today. See you again soon. Bye.